thinking all the time. We plan to do things, we remember things that happened, we respond to questions, and we consider different options. We might call this simple thinking or fast thinking, but there are different ways of thinking, and another way is slow thinking or critical thinking. But what's the difference? Well, think about the last time you made a big, important purchase. Maybe when you bought a car or a large, expensive piece of technology, or even a house or place to live. When you did that, you had to weigh up all the various options. You sought advice from people you could trust and people with more expertise about the matter at hand than you have. You weighed up the strengths and weaknesses of the various options and finally made your decision based on an accumulation and investigation of the evidence. In this case, you were thinking critically. You'll be thinking like that now, and it will be very important for the work you will be doing. However, there's a big difference between thinking alone and thinking critically in the company of others. Some of the other people in the group will hold very different views to yours. Some will claim to know a great deal. You're also likely to hear presentations from external people or explore websites or read documents prepared by experts who claim to have expert knowledge. So how do you know if you are thinking critically? Here's one strategy for checking if you are. Let's call it the 6 modes of questioning. These 6 ways of asking questions are designed to help the group assess the information it will receive, to help the group think critically and make an informed decision together. The first point is about clarity. If a statement is vague or fuzzy, you can't tell if it's accurate or relevant. You might want to ask, can you elaborate? Can you give me an example? Can you be more specific? The second point is about accuracy. A statement can be clear but inaccurate. You might want to ask, is that really true? How can we verify that? Can you show me the data that supports your argument? The third point is about relevance. A statement can be clear, accurate, and precise, but it may be irrelevant to the issue. You'll ask, how is that related to this issue? Is it relevant for this location at this point in time? The fourth point is about depth. Statements that lack depth fail to deal with the complexities of the issue, and you'll ask, does that address the complexity of this issue? Can you give me more details in another context? Has your argument been peer-reviewed? The fifth point is about breadth. An argument that considers only one viewpoint but ignores other perspectives lacks breadth. You might want to ask, what other points of view might we be missing? What do others say about this? Who has reviewed this argument and offered a contrary viewpoint? And the last point, the sixth point, is about logic. If a combination of thoughts is mutually supporting and makes sense and the thinking is logical, you might want to ask, how is it possible to be both X and Y? Do those two statements contradict each other? You've said A, but also B, but both do not seem possible. So that's a very quick summary of what critical thinking is, and we hope you find it useful for your joint decision making today.